Hey guys, welcome back to my video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For everybody that is new here, hello, my name is Seetal and I do a lot of spiritual videos, law of attraction videos, readings, and a lot of fun stuff on my channel. So subscribe if you're interested and join the family. Okay, so today's video is all about what is this full moon bringing? We're having a full moon this Sunday on the October 13th, and I want to see what is this full moon bringing into our life. So what you're going to do is pick card number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or if you're more drawn to crystals, you can go ahead and pick Tiger's Eye with Hamsa hand, the Aura Quartz crystal, Clear Quartz with the Hamsa hand, or the Labradorite heart. So go ahead and meditate and pick whatever you gravitate towards, whatever pulls you in. While you do that, I do want to make a few quick announcements. So the things that you see in the back lined up here are my new bay leaf oil. All right, you guys. So this Sunday, October 13th, I'm going to be awakening these oils and really charging them, make them high vibration. And this is basically pure bay leaf oil. As you can see, there are bay leaves in there. There's also crushed bay leaves, bay leaf powder, and it's going to be amazing to use in candles. You can sprinkle a little bit in your front yard for protection, prosperity, good fortune. You can rub a little bit on your car for safe travels. You can rub a little bit on, what else? Candles, your cash, your money, your wallet. And also if you want to bring love, like good fortune in your love life, you can anoint your photo frames with this. And then you can also dab a dot behind your photo and put the photo in a frame. What it does is it protects the relationship, and it just adds a lot of good energy to the relationship as well. There's a lot of ways to use the bay leaf oil. If you guys are interested in this oil, then go ahead and head over to my Etsy store. It's so cute. Okay, so the next announcement I want to make is for more rituals that I do personally myself. I wrote a book, you guys, and you guys can get it. I'll leave it linked down below. It's an ebook on Amazon, 30 different rituals I personally have used and they personally have worked for me, and things that I've also recommended to my tarot reading customers that have worked for them too. So I compiled it all in a book. There's 30 rituals in there and it's available on Amazon. Anyways, let's get started with the video. Okay, for all of my group 1 people, we're gonna do your reading right now. We're gonna see what is this full moon bringing for you. Okay, so the first thing that I see is surrender to what is. This is a very beautiful card. Here's what it says. It says flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. A lot of the times we are in turmoil and stressed out and anxious because there's something in our life that is not going our way. Like there's a desired result that we want, but we don't have it. And we're not happy with whatever circumstance or situation we are in right now because we want that end goal. We want that end result. And so what the message here, this full moon is bringing you awareness of your present moment. When you can become aware of your present moment, use all 5 senses in the present moment, you can really, really change the vibration starting from there. The present is all we have. The present is all we truly know because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And the past is already finished. We're done with it. So this full moon is just gonna really push you to live the moment and just be here right now. Embrace this moment you have right now to truly live it. And that comes to the next card, which is the magic of the Kohelan Druid. This is caution and secrecy and wary. So the full moon is really bringing an ending. The number 9 is ending. So it's bringing an ending to this state of being that you were in for the past however long, which was you were scared and you were afraid that people were keeping secrets from you. People were talking behind your back. People were just, doing things behind your back, and you were always anxious and wary and distrusting of people. You didn't trust people, and you were always very cautious of new decisions, new adventures, cautious of doing anything, making a lifestyle change, bringing in a new relationship, whatever it was, you were scared. And I feel like this full moon is really going to end that fear. It's going to do something to loosen the grip that fear has on you. And that comes to the next card, which is ordinariness. I feel like you've been living your life in a way that you did not want to. You've been living your life in a way where it's ordinary and you're tired of it. You want something new. You want something fresh and exciting and happy. And I feel like now you're walking away from an ordinary life and you're going to step into something beautiful. This full moon energy is bringing you newness into your life. And that comes to the next card, which is trust your path. Here it says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That goes with every other card that came up for you. Is this full moon, you're really going to be thinking about that. You're going to be thinking about, okay, I have this, this, and this. I'm blessed with this, this, and this. Now, how can I move forward? Now that I know that I'm stable here and that I'm loved and this, now that I know this and this and this, awareness, now that I've accepted everything that is, now I'm going to move forward in my path to, the direction. I'm going to move forward in my path in the direction that makes me happy. And you're going to trust that movement. You're going to trust that step forward that you're about to take. You're going to trust in it. You're going to have confidence in it. And that comes to the adventure card. So you're embarking on a new adventure. This full moon is bringing that kind of energy into your life where you are starting something new. Whether this is a new job, a new relationship, a trip, a new vacation, a new food, like it's something new that's coming into your life that is really going to open up a lot of self-care and self-nurturing. This card is the Star Mother card. It says, how can you mother yourself? So I feel like there has been issues with you and a feminine energy in your life. And it could even be your own feminine energy. Maybe you are too much in your feminine where you're letting people walk all over you. You're too gentle, you're too soft, you're too caring, and you're too kind. Or you could be in need to tap into your feminine energy, which means you're too masculine, which means you're too feisty, too fiery, very, very protective. You are in a provider type of a mentality where you just want to make sure everything is done correctly and just, deadlines are met. And it's very like responsibility oriented energy that I'm getting. So, whatever your energy is in, it's asking you to really tap into and become aware of where your feminine energy is. Are you too kind or are you too fiery? And find balance. And I feel like you don't need to find balance because I feel like that's what this full moon energy is bringing you. It's bringing you this balance where you're going to be able to nurture yourself, nurture your spirit, and you're going to know which side of your spirit you need to nurture. Do you need to nurture the masculine side or do you need to nurture the feminine side? So that's actually very, very beautiful. Now, the last card that popped up for you is the totality card. So I feel like the full moon is bringing you balance, temperance, totality, a feeling of contentment, a feeling of you're okay where you are. And that's so big. That's such a big thing because I feel like you haven't felt that in a long time. But with this full moon energy, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel completely content, happy, and blissful where you are right now because you're going to have this trust and this knowing that the adventure you're about to embark on is your path. It's where you're supposed to be. It's where you're supposed to be going. It's where you want to go. So amazing reading for you. And then you picked the Tiger's Eye with the Hamsa hand. So I feel like you need to protect your energy right now. Maybe a cleansing. You can cleanse your energy with Tiger's Eye crystal is amazing. Keep a Hamsa hand around you. It offers protection. You can also sage yourself down, use Palo Santo to cleanse, but definitely do something cleansing for your energy to push this full moon energy and to just really align with the full moon energy and allow that full moon energy into your life by cleansing your own energy and getting rid of anything that is, not serving you so that you could bring this new energy into your life that the full moon is offering you. So I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want more readings, head over to Patreon. If you're interested in the oils, head over to Etsy. And I'll talk to you really, really soon. For all of my group 2 people and the people who picked the Aura Quartz crystal, let's go ahead and see what is this full moon energy bringing into your life. The first thing I see is the Leap card. This says, you go first, the universe will catch you. This is very beautiful. I feel like there's something in your life that you have been wanting to go towards. You've been wanting to gravitate towards this thing, this person, job, whatever it may be. And the universe is saying, go, do it. It's about time. It's about time you give yourself this. Like you have been wanting this and waiting for this. and just yearning and longing for this, whatever it is. And the universe is saying, go after it. This full moon energy is backing you up. The universe is backing you up. You're supported. Keep going. Keep moving forward toward what it is that you want. That comes to the next card, which is surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. This is very, very important to keep in mind. So it says, did you guys hear that? That is a car passing by with their music on really loud. I always take things that come into the readings as signs from the universe. So music, I feel like incorporate music in your life. And this card says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So this full moon energy is going to like create light bulbs going off in your mind about like things that you'll notice that you don't want to keep in your life anymore. And these could be, I feel like it's more gravitate towards beliefs and stories that you've created within yourself, depending on past, traumas and heartbreaks and wounds and experiences. You've created stories in your life, especially about yourself and what you can accomplish. You've put limits on yourself, and this full moon energy is kind of removing all the limits that you have created, all the limits that you have put on yourself and your life. The full moon is just taking it. It's like, you know what? It's time for you to leap forward, because all of this was keeping you held back, and it's outdated. It's not going to work. It's not aligned with you anymore. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't belong around your energy field anymore. And you're going to realize what these are, and you're going to let them go. And that comes to the next card, which is the number 4, and it's turning in. The number 4 is the number of your foundation, your stability. Number 4 is like your home, whether that's a physical home or your home within your spirit. It's this feeling of coming home, like, and feeling solid in your foundation, feeling stable and secure. So that's what kind of energy this full moon is bringing you. And also it's going to make you tune inwards. And when you can tune inwards, there's a lot of energy field adjustment that's been going on, that's going to be going on. You're going to be doing so much decluttering inwards. I feel like that's a huge energy this full moon that is going to come into your life, is that you're just going to go into your brain and declutter everything that doesn't belong there, that you don't need anymore. You're going to be letting go of so many stories you've created, so many limits you've put on yourself. This is all leaving. You're decluttering this. And something that could really, really help you is to actually do a physical cleansing. So this reading is kind of similar to number 1, the group number 1, is that you're being called by the full moon to really do a cleansing. If you can do a cleansing on the night of the full moon, that's perfect. And all you need to do for a cleansing, all you need is incense. The basic way to cleanse yourself. Light the incense and kind of run it all over your body so the smoke kind of goes all around your body. That's a cleansing right there. And you can use a cleansing incense like camphor, cinnamon, clove. There's a lot of cleansing incense out there. If not that, you can use sage and smudge yourself. You can use Palo Santo and smudge yourself. You can run a selenite wand all over your body. That's cleansing. You can take a bath. There's a lot of ways to cleanse yourself, but you are being called to cleanse yourself this full moon in order to align with the full moon energy of decluttering outdated things in your life, in your mind, in your relationships, all of that. It's just decluttering of outdated, misaligned things. And you did choose the Aura Quartz crystal. Now, the Aura Quartz, this is a beautiful, majestic crystal. It's a crystal of magic. It amplifies your intentions and it amplifies your energy. So once you are able to do this, once you feel this full moon energy decluttering your life and your mind and your relationships, your money, like just decluttering all the BS away from it, you're going to enter this new magical lifestyle. You're going to enter this new way of being. And it's really going to be exciting for you. And I feel like this is something that you have been waiting for a long, long time. And this is very beautiful. Like, I feel like you're going to feel lighter. And the last card that popped up for you is the beauty card. So all of this decluttering that's going to happen with this full moon energy is the end goal is for you to realize your own beauty. So I feel like your self-esteem is going to go up. Your confidence is going to go up. Your willpower is going to go up, and your magical abilities are going to go up with this full moon energy. So work with this full moon energy. Do whatever rituals you want to do. Pamper yourself this full moon. Like take a bath, you know, get a massage, do something for yourself, because I feel like, you know, you're automatically will. The cards are saying you automatically will. You're going to be drawn and pulled towards something where you're really pampering and kind of spoiling yourself, which is really good because you haven't done that. And now you're not going to feel guilty for doing it, because that was an outdated belief where you felt guilty for giving yourself something. And now with this full moon energy, it's almost like this very confident energy, like not cocky, but confident. And people will notice it in your voice too. So that's your reading. It's a really, really good reading. I love the energy that the full moon is bringing for you. And if you guys want more readings, head over to Patreon. And if you guys want to purchase my book, I have a lot of rituals in my book that you can actually do. You can actually do all of the rituals in there on the night of the full moon. So if you're interested in that, you can purchase that, and you get it right away because it is an e-book. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. For all of my group 3 people, or whoever picked the clear quartz crystal, let's get started with your reading right now. So this reading is a little bit heavier than the other 2. And I feel like that's the energy of the full moon that is coming towards you, is like you full moon is all about releasing. So it's about this releasing of heavy energy that has been attached to you for a long time. So the first thing that comes up is surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment and focus on solutions. Celebrate every baby step forward. So this full moon is going to bring into your awareness all of the things that you've already accomplished. It's going to bring into your awareness everything that you should be grateful for. Like you're going to find beauty in your life. You're going to look around and you're going to look at people and places and things and opportunities in a brand new way with this full moon energy. I feel like your whole perception is going to change, where you have been looking on the wrong side of life, and now you're going to be starting to look at the magical side of life. And, you know, people might look at you funny, but you know that you're on the right path because you're going to start to manifest. And that's the next card, is surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. These 2 cards go together. This is the experiments card. This is manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. So I feel like the message that I'm getting right now is like, you've been trying to manifest something for a very, very long time, and it's not coming true. It's not like happening. And I feel like a huge reason for that, and this keeps coming up in your reading, is you're so attached to the results, and you have a really hard time letting go of your desired outcome. You almost send like a block type of energy towards it, because this is not your fault. Because we always think about what we want to have, and sometimes we think about it as if, damn, like I wish I had it. Like, why isn't it mine already? You know? Or we start comparing, like, why does this person have it and I don't have it? I work just as hard. You know, thoughts like that. And I feel like that's something that you're really going to let go of. And you're really going to, so when we do work, when we do rituals, when we like use law of attraction, what are we doing? It's a manipulation of energy. It's a manipulation of nature, right? So I feel like that's what you have been doing, but you haven't been seeing the results. And that's because you weren't fully connected to source. There was, of course, like fear. Whether it was subconscious or conscious, like you had a lot of fear when it came to thinking about your desired outcome. And now it's like you're letting go of this fear. The full moon energy is bringing to you a lot of energy of releasing that fear, so that all of this manifestation rituals and work that you have been doing can come into fruition. And that's what you're going to see, is like this lightness energy during this full moon, and you're just going to trust that your manifestation is coming. You're also going to be able to let go, and when you can let go, that's when you can allow yourself to start having fun. And when you have fun, that is the highest vibration that you can conjure up in your life, because like you just dissolve the blocks when you're having fun. And that comes to the last few cards that came up in your reading, and that is go with the flow. So that's another energy that the full moon is coming with, or full moon is bringing into your life. That's how I want to word it. So you're going to be releasing so much where you're going to just start to go with the flow. And once you go with the flow, you're going to just start to see your manifestations come to life. You're also going to see a lot of synchronicity towards your manifestation. And that comes to the next card, which is Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So this is the full moon energy, I feel like, is going to bring a lot of your family and friends near you, your loved ones near you. You're going to spend a lot of time with them. And these are going to be good, genuine, positive people that you're going to be spending time with. It's like the full moon puts both of you guys together, just so you can find it easier to have fun and release a lot of the energy. So a lot of this energy is going to be released with the help of others. And not even like, they won't even know that they're helping you. I feel like you being around these people is going to raise your vibration to such a good state that you're automatically just going to be like, why have I been holding on to this, this, and this? And you're just going to let it go. And because of that, you're going to connect with source. When you connect with source, that's why you're gravitated towards the crystal, the clear quartz crystal. It's a connection to source crystal. And then, it's going to allow you to just go with the flow and relax. I mean, the power of relaxation is amazing especially for spiritual things, spiritual work. And then the last energy that this full moon is bringing to you is take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So yeah, your reading is going very, very synchronistically together, because it seems like you have just been pushing and pushing and pushing, working and working, and doing your rituals and doing your techniques, but you haven't been fully able to let go of past stories. And those were creating blocks. And I feel like this reading goes very well with group number 1 and group number 2. The full moon energy is really bringing to you the energy to relax your mind, especially because when you can relax your mind, you can have fun, you can connect with source, and you can just trust that you are going in the right path, and that your manifestations are coming. And then also, you got the Hamsa hand. So know that you're protected. Know that your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe has your back, and that you are loved and cherished and protected, and that they see what you want and they see what you're doing. And they want you to know that good things are coming. Don't give up. Just keep going. And remember, allow yourself to have fun. That is the energy of the full moon. That is how you can connect with the full moon right now, like intensely. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested in any of my bay leaf oils, go ahead to my Etsy store. If you guys want to know about more rituals you can do to like heal and protect and cleanse, get my book on Amazon. I have 30 rituals that you guys can do on there, and you guys can perform these rituals on the night of the full moon or any day of the year. Nighttime, morning time, anytime. Thank you guys so much for watching. For all of my group 4 people and everybody that picked the labradorite heart crystal, let's see what the full moon is bringing to you. So the first card that we're getting is surrender to setting limits. It says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay, the next card is a suppression card. I feel like you have been suppressing a lot of emotions. Not only that, but I get the feeling that you're also suppressing a lot of your dreams. A lot of things you want to accomplish and do in your life, and a lot of things you want to experience in your life, you kind of keep it to yourself. Maybe you're scared, or you feel guilty, or you just feel like it's not possible, something, but you're really suppressing your creativity. You're really suppressing your dreams and your happiness, especially. And then with this full moon, the reflections card came up, and this is what you contemplate can actualize. Now, when you suppress your happiness, that's not good, because here's what happens is you're keeping your happiness down and locked up in some corner of you. Meanwhile, all the other negative emotions and negative energies are thriving. Happiness energy can really push negative energy out and away. Happiness energy can really open roads and open doors. So, if you feel guilty for allowing yourself to be happy, think about it this way. Like, I have to be happy in order for me to attain this, this, and this, in order for me to attain my perfect relationship, in order for me to have healthy relationships with other people, in order for me to have a healthy relationship with money, in order for me to have a healthy relationship with my career. I have to have a healthy relationship with myself. Now, I feel like a lot of your thoughts lately have been very, very suppressing thoughts. And I feel like that's the energy that you're mirroring into the universe. And that's what the universe is kind of mirroring back to you. And that comes to the sacrifice card. So I feel like, yeah, you've been sacrificing a lot of who you are, sacrificing your truth, sacrificing your life, like your time, your energy, your focus, your attention on things you don't really want to sacrifice it on. And the message on this card says, there are those worth making and there are those that will destroy you. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're destroying yourself right now by sacrificing all of these aspects of yourself that you really don't want to, and it's because you're suppressing your happiness that you're sacrificing everything else. And because you are sacrificing everything else, it in turn is making you suppress your happiness. What is this full moon energy bringing to you? It's bringing to you your full power. You're no longer going to be sacrificing things you don't want to be sacrificing anymore. You're going to say no now. Like when somebody asks you for help and you really don't want to, like if somebody asks you to do something and you really don't want to, you're going to be like, okay, no. Even if you have to lie, like, no, I'm busy. But now you are able to bring that out where you don't feel guilty for saying no. You don't feel guilty for setting boundaries in relationships. And now you're going to want to give yourself your own power. You're going to tame that beast within that was always suppressing everything good in your life. You're taming that beast. You're looking at your shadow selves and you're connecting with your shadow self. You're becoming friends with your shadow self in a way where your shadow self is not going to have power over you anymore. You're conquering your shadow self. You're showing your shadow self love. And because of that, all the stuff that you have suppressed is going to dissolve and die out. And that comes to the next cards that popped up in your reading. Mirror. What were we talking about? Who or what is triggering you? This full moon energy is really going to bring into your awareness who and what in your life is making you feel suppressed. And what you're going to do is find a way to deal with it. But the way that you're going to deal with it is a very nurturing, caring way. So this is a fertility card. It's potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. With this full moon energy, you're going to be creating a whole new perspective and perception. With this full moon energy, you're going to be creating a new thought process. You're going to be creating a new life where you don't suppress who you are anymore. And that comes to the last card, which is don't dim to fit in. Oh my God, how beautiful. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? The whole message of your reading is that you're dimming your light. You're suppressing your light. You're suppressing your happiness so that other people have the chance, so that other people don't get offended, so that other people don't get butthurt, Show your light. It's time. And with this full moon energy, I feel like you don't even have a choice. It's going to happen by itself. Like, people are going to see you and notice you for the special traits you have. People are going to see and notice your uniqueness. And you're going to see this. You're going to see people complimenting you. You're going to have a whole different energy around this full moon time. And that comes to the labradorite crystal. This is my favorite crystal. If you have been following me on my channel, I always talk about labradorite. I have it around me everywhere in my house. I'm always wearing labradorite on my body. I drink labradorite elixirs. Labradorite is the stone of magic. It's the stone that helps you connect with the ethers. It gives you insight to your own thoughts. Like you come back home into your own body. You come back home into your own spirit, and then it allows you to see what you want, and it also allows you to move forward. It's a very adventurous stone. It brings a lot of spontaneous energy, and it brings a lot of synchronicity and coincidence. So it kind of shifts and aligns things, people, places, energies into your favor. If you can work with the labradorite crystal on the full moon, definitely do it, because this is a crystal that will really, really help you. Also, on the night of the full moon, do rituals for releasing. If you want to know some releasing rituals, I actually have my book up on Amazon, like I said earlier in the video. I share with you guys 30 different rituals in there, and a lot of them are cleansing and protecting rituals that you guys can do on the night of the full moon or any night. And it really, really helps and amplifies the energy. And these are rituals I actually use myself. So yeah, very good reading. Like, your light is going to be exposed. I feel like that's what the full moon energy is bringing into your life, is you just coming out of your shell, coming out of the cave, like coming out of the dark. And I feel like that's really, really beautiful. And that's what labradorite does. I feel like that's why you were so drawn to that crystal. And the fact that it's a heart, your heart chakra is also opening up. This full moon is really going to hit your heart chakra very, very beautifully. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. And I will talk to you guys in my next video.